The following contest is an Iron Woman match and is for the Continental Championship.
Continental Championship is on the line, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to High Honor, the first match on the card.
Crowd gets loud.
Before we get things officially started,
I take my crown.
before the main show, Reiko and Angelina Castle are gonna tear this place down. Hopefully we still have an arena up when the main show starts. Angelina Castle is ready to become the new Continental Champion.
Spotlight on the queen. Black lace, brass knucks, sweetheart, you're in my
There she is, ladies and gentlemen, the Continental Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final show using the 2K engine, 2K24 engine before we move on to 2K25.
You don't want this. Smile like a halo, eyes like a blade.
So expect everyone to have a little bit of a different look to them at our next FNW show. Reiko making her way down to the ring. Continental Championship Drake around her left shoulder.
Lip gloss, lock jaw, steel in my grin. Every step
Reiko is so far 2-0, 2 victories over Angelina Castle. Can she make it through as she puts the Continental Championship on the line? Will she still be Continental Champion as we head in to WWE 2K25? Iron Woman match. 15 minutes on the clock. Whoever has the most pins will be the new Continental Champion.
From Providence, Rhode Island, Angelina Castle. And her opponent from Osaka, Japan, the Continental Champion,
Longest reigning Continental Champion, only followed by Christina Sky, who we haven't seen in action in a little bit. $15 minutes on the clock. Let's go. Oh, Reiko right away like a cannon with that big boot to Angelina Castle. And Reiko not letting Angelina Castle get a breather in, trying to take out the former women's champion before she gets fire in her engine. Reiko pounding away on Castle. Pause. And Castle wisely trying to roll out of the ring. Reiko full on aerial assault. She continues to pound away on the face of Angelina Castle. Pause again. Reiko is like a wild animal here tonight. Oh, Reiko tossing Castle back into the ring. Oh, right in. Reiko getting the drop on Castle. And Castle has yet to gain any offense in. And Reiko, no! Castle moving out of the way, and now here comes Castle. Castle now. Right, knee right into the head of Reiko. Castle says enough is enough. And Castle now. Oh, missing. I thought she saw that Reiko got up out of the way. Probably not. And 1, 2, no. Reiko kick to the midsection. Reiko going small package. Reiko in control of this match so far. Hit right now, sending Castle down. And a hit from Castle, and Castle getting all of that offense in. And Reiko she knows that she has Castle's number. Either opponent have yet to make a pin, and Reiko going in for the first pin. Here we go. 2, no. 12 minutes left. And Castle now. Castle is in control. Right into the turnbuckle. And Reiko. Oh, Reiko missing that offense, and Castle with a nice backdrop. Oh, kick to the midsection, and Reiko. Oh, that has got to be it. 1, 2, no. Reiko once again going up top. And dropping the knee right into the neck. And Reiko, full of confidence, kick right into the back of Angelina Castle. And look at the strength of Reiko, just picking up Angelina Castle with ease. Castle going out of the ring. A missile drop kick. I don't think Reiko, look at this elevation right to the outside. My goodness. Oh, and this is a drop kick. Referee has to restart his count though. Reiko is just going to work. She has the most offense in this match. Shove right into the... And Angelina Castle, I think that favoring that knee. Well, Angelina Castle with the fake out. And a nice toss over. Angelina Castle coming alive. What a spine buster. 1, 2, no. Each lady has yet. We got 8 minutes, 38 seconds left. Ooh, kick to the midsection. Reiko going in. Oh! We're dropping Angelina Castle right on her head. We might have the first pin of the night. 2, and we do. Reiko with the first pin on the board, and Reiko trying to make it number 2 with the Uranagi right down. Dropping the elbow for good measure. And Angelina Castle trying to roll out and create some distance to catch herself. And Reiko taken to the sky once again. Reiko, 1 pin on the board. Oh, man. Like an Eiffel Tower slam there. And very rarely we ever saw Angelina Castle get manhandled like this. And no, they're on the outside. It does not count. Angelina Castle was tapping like crazy to let Reiko release the hold, but unfortunately it's on the outside. The referee was at the count of 7. And Reiko going in for a pin attempt number 2. Oh, Reiko with 2 on the board. I think Reiko's taking that Continental Championship into High Honor. And oh my goodness, here we go, rope break. And Castle with the reversal. Castle has had enough and she needs to get on the board. Reiko is leading by 2 pins. Almost 6 minutes left. Angelina Castle with the brutal stomps. Just stomping away. 6 minutes left on the clock. Angelina Castle stalking Reiko now. Kick to the midsection. We're gonna see it. Not landing. 1, 2. Angelina Castle is on the board. Oh, nice knee right into the face of Reiko. Oh, kick to the midsection. Reiko getting out of the hold. And oh, taking Angelina Castle down. Ladies and gentlemen, we started this match out. Reiko like a cannon, taking the first shot, stunning Angelina Castle, knocking her off her game. And Reiko now, oh, I think she missed. She kind of hurt her knee there. Angelina Castle needs to make another pin to even things up at least. Reiko just keeps pouring on the offense. And oh, what a kick! What a kick! 1, 2, 3. Reiko 3-1. Things are not looking good for Angelina Castle. Mata Uranagi. And again. My goodness. Angelina Castle is trying to fight back, but Reiko is just too fast. And the third one. Now Angelina Castle coming back. Oh, kick to the midsection. Going in for another pin attempt. 1, 2, 3. Reiko 4-1. We might as well say it's over. It is over. And oh, what a clothesline. Castle, whoa, short end DDT. Castle needs to make 3 pins in 2.5 minutes. She now has Reiko up into the tree of woe. Reiko trying to roll outside, but he's just met by Angelina Castle. Angelina Castle, I don't think she cares. She just wants to deal punishment now. Angelina Castle trying to shake off the cobwebs. Probably dealt by Reiko's blatant charge from the start of this match. And ooh. So many stomps. Angelina Castle with count of 9. These two are going to get counted out. Knots landing to the outside. And Angelina Castle does not care. And Reiko is out. What is Reiko doing? Kick to the midsection again. Whoa, sit out power bomb. Like I said, I don't think Angelina does not care anymore. She just wants to cause punishment. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Reiko retains.
Spotlight on the queen. Black lace. Brass knucks. Sweetheart.
Congratulations to Reiko. What an appetizer to whet our appetite for the rest of the show. Let's get it started.
Smile like a
we're gonna start High Honor off. Crash Championship, Scotty Figueroa versus Ramon Ace.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Classic World Championship.
High stakes are on the line. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to High Honor, the first match of the card. There he is, Scotty Figueroa, as he gets ready to face his long-time friend. Friendships are out of the window. It is all about the Crash Championship, and Scott Figueroa is focused to finally get singles gold around, well, major championship singles gold, but yeah, he has been the All-Star champion. And these two have been up and down the road with each other. The second longest reigning tag team champions, but now they face each other for the Crash Championship. Look at the cold, dead eyes of Scott Figueroa. He does not care. He just wants gold. Here he comes. Ramon Ace, the Crash champion. Can he defend tonight against an opponent that he once called his friend, that he once called his brother? Can he defend? Everything is on the line here tonight. Thank you once again, everyone out there watching, for giving me the chance to put this show together for your entertainment. Hopefully you enjoyed the show. And now, the proud Crash champion, gotta put all feelings aside for this match. Ramon Ace shocking the world in defeating Casey Crush on the last episode of Crash.
Introducing the challenger from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 247 pounds, Scotty Figueroa. And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 230 pounds, the Classic World Champion, Ramon Ace.
Ramon Ace, he hands the senior referee over the title. These two former friends, who will become, or who will walk out of High Honor, the new Crash champion. And here we go, Ramon Ace with the first offensive and going for the pin. Ramon Ace with that twisting neck breaker finisher, and Ramon Ace tried to put this away early. Ramon Ace now feeling the wrath of Scott Figueroa, but no, Ramon Ace with the reversal. He stomps away on the legs of his former best friend. Ramon Ace going up top and dropping a missile drop kick. You see the officials there on the invisible table. I don't know why that table keeps disappearing. Oh, shot right into the kidneys of Scotty Figueroa. Scotty Fig's in a lot of trouble, but no, he reverses. And now Scott Figueroa got Ramon Ace in his clutches. Right into the hard edge of the ring. We know because Simon Middle tells us so. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, thank you for joining in. Thank you for tuning in to High Honor. It is finally here, the final show of the 2K24, 2K24 series until we move on to 2K25. The referee at the count of 7. And this match might end in a count out, these two. And wow, at the count of 9, the action back into the ring. That was a close one. And right into the ref. Ramon Ace now got Scott Figueroa into the clutches. What is he going to do? Scott Figueroa now turns the tables. Now Scott Figueroa going in for the multiple German suplex. Now Scott Figueroa looking to put this away to become the new Crash champion. Can he do it here? 1, 2, no! What? Driving the knee right into the head of Ramon Ace. Scott Figueroa. And with a spear! Spear has hit, and this might be it, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, we got a new Crash champion.
Here is your winner, and new Classic World Champion, Scotty Figueroa.
Scott Figueroa finally a world champion. Coming up next, Felicia Hart versus Ruby Flash for the FNW Women's Championship. Let's get it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's World Championship.
Boots hit the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Spotlight on my name.
Felicia Hart of the New Foundation,
Hear the crowd roar.
and she is focused to get the World Women's Championship back around her waist. Felicia Hart looks focused here tonight, but can she pull it off? Superstars here, all coming out with new music, but there's just some music that just fits so well, even though it's licensed. A As you will see when Ruby Flash comes out, she is still rocking high heels by Downstate. And actually, I've actually talked with, well, not officially talked with Downstate, but they actually liked the tweet that I said I used their music for one of my, for Ruby Flash, so, hey, that's cool, that's cool, that's all I'm trying to say. And this music just fits her, doesn't it? There she is, FNW Women's Champion Ruby Flash.
Well, the more you need it, the more she
Ruby Flash, although she got the championship back in controversial fashion, she is still the one to beat. Ruby Flash, the FNW Women's Champion, is in the building. And she defends against a very hungry Felicia Hart. Felicia Hart.
Introducing the challenger from Jersey City, New Jersey, Felicia Hart. And her opponent from Miami, Florida, the Women's World Champion, Ruby Flash.
Ruby Flash, one of the toughest FNW Women's Champions to ever grace the squared circle. Often known as the short stack of fury. And here we go. Ooh, kick to the midsection. Right away, Ruby Flash in a lot of trouble. And multiple kicks to the head. And here comes Felicia Hart. Felicia Hart dropping the leg drop. And again, going for a second. Oh! Felicia Hart. A side kick. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second match on the card. We already saw a title change hand. Scott Figueroa, new Crash champion. A pre-show match. And oh, look at this big boot sending the champion rolling to the outside. As I was saying, our pre-show match. We saw Reiko defend. Sorry, I had a little bit of a brain fart there, but we saw Reiko defend against Angelita Castle. And oh, Ruby Flash, quick as a hiccup, getting out of the way of a charging Felicia Hart. And Ruby Flash mounted punches, trying to take down or take out the fight out of Felicia Hart. Felicia Hart representing the new foundation led by Brian Cannon. Oh, and a clothesline by the short stack of fury. Felicia Hart in a whole lot of trouble. And Ruby Flash. Ooh. And a toss over Felicia Hart. Now going in for the cover two, and no. kick out with authority by the FNW Women's Champion. Felicia Hart now. What does she have in mind here? And all that cake. And no, the leg is caught. Ruby Flash now. Back on her feet and and a shoulder tackle to the outside. Where the hell is the table? And a kick to the midsection and down goes Felicia Hart. And right to the outside, to the outer floor. Ruby Flash just driving the head of Felicia Hart down to the floor. And Felicia Hart now tossing the champion aside. And referee trying to get referee were trying to get Ruby Flash in the ring. Ruby Flash saw an opening and Felicia Hart crashes and burns. And now Ruby Flash take it to the sky. I think she's waiting for Felicia Hart to get back completely up and a nice meteor drop kick. Kick right into the mid-gut. Ladies and gentlemen, one match has been canceled for tonight's card was the tag team match. And as you saw in the last episode of was it Grand Prix, the Twisted went up against C2 and C2 defended. Look at this pop-up right hook. Felicia Hart on fire. Felicia Hart just throwing the entire bakery right up on Ruby Flash and Felicia Hart. We rarely see Felicia Hart moves that fast. And now Felicia Hart looking to put this away. Kick to the midsection, a heartbreaker. And Ruby Flash now, Ruby Flash! The Ruby Cutter out of nowhere! 1, 2, no! Ruby Flash pulling out a desperation Ruby Cutter! I thought Felicia Hart was walking out with the championship and just ate a Ruby Cutter, and now we're at a standstill again. Pop-up right hand, this time by Ruby Flash. Ruby Flash now looking to put the big gal away, but no. Felicia Hart kicks out. And now Ruby Flash now hyping up this crowd. Ruby Flash. Oh, what a punt. And now Ruby Flash trying to size up and taken to the air and landing, connecting to Felicia Hart. These two ladies are leaving everything, or leaving nothing, I should say, behind in this matchup. Kicks right into the gut and Ruby Flash. Toss right back into the ring. And dropping the elbow right in the middle of the back. And Ruby Flash. Under no! Felicia Hart with a reversal. Knocking out the champion in the process. And here we go again. But this time, what is she gonna call that one? 1, 2, and we have a new Women's World Champion. Felicia Hart has done it. The new foundation.
And new Women's World Champion,
Felicia Hart bringing gold to the new foundation. The new foundation now 3 members holding gold. All that's left is Adam Young. When will Adam Young bring gold? And the new foundation will be 100% golden. That is if Brian Cannon can defend against Tony Galvan for the Grand Prix Championship. That match is coming up right now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Grand Prix Championship.
Grand Prix title is on the line, and here he comes. The Master of Spice. Pero tú llegas y me cambias el estado. Fnw World title holder now. He is looking to add the Grand Prix Championship to his resume. Tony Galvan.
Que no tengo fe, tú me pasas la mano y me siento bebé. Dame headpets, mami, dame headpets. Cuando me tocas se me borran los
Raining the guap.
Mira, pero yo estoy chill. Con tu mano en mi pelo y hagan este film. Dame headpets, mami, dame headpets. Si me acaricias, ya no quiero ver que suenen guitarras, que retumbe el beat. Con tu mano en mi cabeza yo me quiero quedar.
Here tonight, but can you get the job done?
Arriba me deja quieto, buen niño loco, ríes y me jalo. Más cerquita de tu pecho se me rompe el halo. 1, 2, 3, cuando me rozas la frente, se me limpia la mente, se me calma la gente. Ni terapia, ni tragos caros en la mesa, solo vueltas en tus dedos jugando en mi...
Grand Prix champion Brian Cannon making his way down to the ring.
Now on the fault line under your world, I am the new foundation. Hear that thunder in the ground, built from every violation. You tried to break me, look at me.
Introducing the challenger from Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Tony Galvan.
Galvan is ready to go.
Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 200
The leader of the new foundation has got to defend to keep the title in the stable. Cannon start things up, got Tony Galvan up and right into the turnbuckle. Tony Galvan with a nice reversal. And Brian Cannon with the same reversal of his own. Brian Cannon now multiple shots to the midsection and one across the head for good measure. Brian Cannon, nice line salt, monkey flip, moonsault. That's Brian Cannon. Tony Galvan with a nice reversal. And Galvan now dropping the elbow right into the chest of Cannon. Nice kick to the midsection. Nice shots to the head and right into the side, right into the mat. Opening up Brian Cannon. Brian Cannon is busted open. And now Brian Cannon going into a blind blood rage, but no, it has been reversed. Tony Galvan with a nice reversal. And Brian Cannon bleeding like a stuck hog over here. Very early on in the match, getting busted open. Nice stomps to the hand of the champion. And now Brian Cannon. Shots right into the abs of and Tony Galvan eating steps. And Tony Galvan. Taken down by Brian Cannon. Brian Cannon now, you've seen that cut wound on the side of his head there. And sending Tony Galvan right into the top rope. And the multiple shots right to the face. What a shot. Brian Cannon. The flying knee right to the chest of Tony Galvan. Tony Galvan playing a little possum. Tony Galvan going in for the head pats. Head pats. Connects. And Tony Galvan might do it here. 1, 2, no. Tony Galvan now going. While he's setting up for the border runner. No. That's the spice drop. No. 2.9. We almost had a new Grand Prix champion. Ladies and gentlemen, you have got to give Brian Cannon the props and resilience of a champion. That was a very close count. And Brian Cannon with a nice right hook. And now multiple choke slams, multiple clotheslines, and a leg sweep. And Brian Cannon now going once again for a high octane move, but it has been intercepted. And Tony Galvan now back in control. Tony Galvan has got to pull a move out to keep Brian Cannon down so he can walk out. with the championship. And taking out the knees of Brian Cannon. And now going in, trying to open up that wound even more. And Brian Cannon, full cannon out of nowhere. A full cannon. The leg is hooked. 1, 2, no! What a match! Ladies and gentlemen, we do not know who is going to walk out here, the new Grand Prix champion. Third match on the card. We already saw 2 title changes. Can we see 3? Or will we see 3 in a row? Hello, Brian Cannon was taking it to Tony Galvan, and Tony Galvan has got to get his mind back into this game. Brian Cannon is on a roll, and Tony Galvan now. Tony Galvan! Nice! And now with the head twist. These two you gotta get Brian Cannon back in the ring. At the count of 7. Brian Cannon probably was looking to cheap his way out of this by giving the count out victory to Tony Galvan. Tony Galvan with a nice going once again with a spice drop, and this is it. 1, 2, we have a new Grand Prix champion. Tony Galvan has done it.
Here is your winner,
pero tú llegas y me cambias el estado. Mano en mi nuca, se me afloja.
Tony Galvan has done it. Congratulations. And coming up next, the Crash Women's Championship. Evelyn Diamond, rematch clause invoked as she looks to get back the Crash Women's Championship from Tank. Can it be done? And that match is coming up next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Classic Women's World Championship.
Crash Women's title is on the line, and here comes the former Crash Women's title holder, Evelyn Diamond. Evelyn Diamond looks to get back what she claims is rightfully hers. She claims that Tank has just got Rookie's luck. A double title holder, but she lost both titles. One to this woman here and the other to Violet Storm. Here comes Tank. Current Crash Women's champion makes her way down to the ring, and Tank will not take the words of Evelyn Diamond laying down. She is about to prove that she is indeed the rightful champion. scene here on Crash. The fastest winning Crash Women's Champion in history.
Introducing the challenger from Las Vegas, Nevada, Evelyn Diamond. And her opponent from the fifth dimension, the classic women's world champion, Tank.
And Tank. Tank looking at that title, like she's saying, I'll be back, or I'll see you soon. Evelyn Diamond has one heck of a fight on her hands here tonight. Here we go. And oh, Tank right away. Just slapping away everything Evelyn Diamond throws at her, but no, not that one. And oh. And what a knee. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw 3 titles just change hands. This is the 4th match on the card. So far, every title has changed hands and found new owners. Brian Cannon is probably destroying everything in his locker room right now. And oh, driving the knee right into the mat. And oh, shot and Tank now. Oh, what a backhand by Evelyn Diamond. Evelyn Diamond is actually holding her own here. And Tank living up to her name as she's just tanking everything Evelyn Diamond is throwing at her. Oh, full head of steam. Referee, get the hell out of the way. And Tank now dropping the leg and going in for the count. 1. And no, Evelyn Diamond kicks out. And Tank is looking to just probably now trying to submit Evelyn Diamond. Evelyn Diamond fighting for everything she's worth. Fighting out of the hole, and no! Tank saw that coming a mile. And over the top rope goes Evelyn Diamond. And oh, and whoa, what a spinning roundhouse kick, sending Tank down. Evelyn Diamond, very impressive. And Tank now signaling that she has had him over, but Evelyn Diamond kick to the midsection and going in. Can she get her up? She did. Blood Diamond hits. 1, 2, Evelyn Diamond, new Crash Women's Champion.
Black boots on the bar top.
Here is your winner,
Lipstick
and
on my
new
cheekbones.
classic women's world
Devlin Diamond did the impossible. Well, we thought it was impossible, but she has proven herself a real champion here. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, Women's United States Championship, Violet Storm versus Rush.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's United States Championship.
And ladies and gentlemen, we apologize once again. The Men's United States Championship match has been canceled for the night. Apparently in that match against Ramon A's, Casey Crush has suffered an injury, but that match will be taking place on the new 2K25 engine once everything is set to go. But it is time for the Women's United States Championship match, and here comes Violet Storm. Violet Storm looking to defend. Rush. Looking up beeline down to the ring. So far, every championship so far has changed hands. One of the most shocking ones is the Grand Prix Championship, now currently held by Tony Galvan.
Introducing the challenger from Newark, New Jersey, and her opponent from Houston, Texas, the Women's United States Champion, Violet Storm.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Rush has had a little bit of a beef with Violet Storm, going for a little bit here. And Rush working on the legs of Violet Storm. Violet Storm needs to start getting her act together here. Kick right into the side of the head, just lifting her body up from the mat there. Violet Storm now driving the knee right into the head of Rush. Rush now in a lot of trouble, and Violet Storm getting a little bit of a payback there from the middle of the rope. These two women, oh, nice strikes, and Violet Storm now going for that ripcord lariat, turning Rush inside out. Violet Storm now, another, ripcord knee there. And now laying into Rush here. Rush a whole lot of trouble. Violet Storm dropping the forearm right into the head of Rush. Rush now with a nice reversal, trying to turn this match around, throwing Violet Storm back into the ring. Referee trying to get Rush back into this ring. Violet Storm now in pursuit of Rush, and oh, the switchblade kick and a kickoff by Rush. And Rush now back into the ring. So is Violet Storm. Violet Storm now, and oh, referee almost caught the end of that one. And Violet Storm now. Violet Storm. Oh, that's an interesting move there. 1, 2. Violet Storm retains. The first retain of the night.
Here is your winner, and still Women's United States Champion, Violet Storm.
Congratulations on the defense, Violet Storm. And coming up next, our main event for the FNW Championship, Eugene Hughes versus the Machine X of BNRF. And that is next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Championship.
It is main event time. Who is going to walk out new FNW champion or retained FNW champion?
Hear that stomp, floor start shaking, highball roar, crowd awaken, tattoo chest, war paint face, short fuse temper,
winning that battle royal, taking out Hayabusa and Travesty Townsend to win this opportunity. Will we see a new FNW champion here tonight? Or will the Machine continue to reign supreme?
You ain't walking out like you before. I'm dangerous. Feel the island power in the roar. I'm dangerous. I'm dangerous. I'm dangerous. I'm dangerous.
Here comes the FNW champion, BNRF's ambassador, the Machine X. And if you want to receive more X in action, be sure to tune in to BNRF, hosted by the one and only Bowser Flatliner on the Bowser Flatliner Twitch stream.
Black hat, bare knuckles, walk tall through the fire. I was born in the struggle. Wide backbone, scars on my jawline. Every rule that you wrote, I crossed every guideline. Never been chained, I
Violent
slept those
emotions,
fans. He prayed for a future, I live in the
X makes his way down to the ring in full final attack mode.
I'm an outlaw walking down. Every step shake the ground. If you stand in my way, lights out, you go down. I'm an outlaw walking down.
Final attack ride, as it says on the back of his jacket. Eugene Hughes.
Body safe now.
We've got to know what is in stake in this matchup. If Eugene Hughes doesn't score a victory and get the title, it is back to the back of the line for him.
Steel in my spine, tattoos tell the story. Fist like a hammer, I rewrite the glory. You hear that?
Probably, you guessed it, George Kelly probably might be the next person in line. unless he goes after the Grand Prix
Slide
title.
to the mat, I don't follow your script, I just hunt, that's that. I'm an outlaw walking down. Every step shake the ground. If you stand in my way, lights out, you go down. I'm an outlaw walking down.
Introducing the challenger from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 276 pounds, Eugene Hughes. And his opponent from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 242 pounds, the world champion, the Machine.
This is probably going to be one heck of a violent match here. Right away. What a kick to the head, and I think Eugene Hughes probably with that kick just busted open X right off the bat. Eugene Hughes. Now Eugene Hughes like a shark that smells blood in the water. And X. And oh my goodness, what a kick. Look at Eugene Hughes just manhandling the beast. And a kickoff by X. Oh, what a neck breaker. Now X coming alive. Tossing Eugene Hughes back into the ring. And X, now into that crossface. And Eugene Hughes. And the kick to the midsection. Eugene Hughes. Now Eugene Hughes going for the cover. And I saw that coming a mile away. Kick out. Ooh. And X, nice headbutt. And a pop up. Oh, what a slam. Now X. Oh, nice body backdrop. And here we go. And no! Eugene Hughes getting out of the way. Get out of the way of the beastly elbow. But, and what a kick. Eugene Hughes giving it everything he got to the beast. And X in a lot of trouble here. And don't know what that. Looked like both of them were going for something high octane and they both missed. And what a spine buster. Dual kicks right into the corner turnbuckle and the leg is hooked. And a kick out by Eugene Hughes. And look at this. The turning DDT. Dropping the elbow. And nice moonsault. X now just working on the legs of Eugene Hughes. Eugene Hughes now in a whole lot of pain. And X kick to the midsection. Oh, what a DDT. And X now going up top. Oh, what a gigantic moonsault. And now this, oh no! Eugene Hughes sidestepping that spear. And oh, kick, punch right into the midsection. And now Eugene Hughes. Another pop-up Samoan drop. Oh, and now leg is hooked. Let's go, 1, 2, no. So close. And now Eugene Hughes going up for the shooting star. Rex hits. And now we have a new champion. 1, 2, no! Eugene Hughes. And now just the stomps. The stomps of the and look at this, Eugene Hughes just dominating in this match right now. And look out! Eugene Hughes has been rocking the FNW champion. Eugene Hughes wants that title. And oh no, it missed. Nobody home for Eugene Hughes. And X now taking full advantage. What a power bomb. Is he going for another red bomber? Oh. And oh, he's going for Earthbound. We're gonna see it. Earthbound. Leg is hooked. 1, 2. X retains. What a match.
Here's your winner, and still champion,
Heavy steps, chain on my neck swinging. Time roll rising, I ain't here for singing.
He took one heck of a beating, but when it's all said and done, X is still FNW champion. Congratulations, and ladies and gentlemen, with that, we are signing off. We will see you in 2K25.